Right edition, welcome, happy day. I got news for you from the right. President Ocommie, in his State of the Union address just the other night, he said, I want to increase the minimum wage from $7.25 to $10.10 because it's important and everybody should make more money because we're here to spread the wealth. Don't you know it's a unifying theme? The government will play the role in, picking what you do and where you do it. Soon they'll tell you what kind of job you have to have, as a matter of fact. But the opportunities for Americans who have been left behind, they've been left behind, Mr. Ocommie, because of the taxation and the system. Go to a bank and say, I want to borrow money. I want to start up a pizza place. And they say, what did your great-grandmother do for a living? And what was her, this and that, and her address? It's gotten away from it. Free enterprise is under attack, and that's what will drive things to make it better. I mean, what you're doing here with this proposal is you're motivating people that own pizza places now to lay people off because they say, I can't afford this. A McDonald's franchise, I can't sell enough Big Macs, so my wife and my kids are going to come in and work so we as a family unit can make more money, right? So you don't help, you hurt, and it's proven. But I gotta say, proof and facts always get in the way of of a liberal mind. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, hey, how am I doing? A judge now in British Columbia has ruled that they have to pay $2 million to the school teachers fund or association or something because they failed to negotiate in good faith. What's up with all of this stuff? It's all about they were going on strike, and now the union rather, came along and said, come on, you're hurting us. We don't like how your strategy is playing out, so we're going to sue you. And they did, and they were successful. They said, that's a little bit shocking to me. Here's $2 million in a 115-page ruling. Here's all this dough because nobody likes your strategy. Boy, oh boy, what a bunch of kids. It pays pretty good to be a kid these days. Hey, Ontario, Canada, the premier there, she's an unelected socialist without a brain in her head with regard to knowing how to run a province. I mean, she's going to drive it into the ground, but pretty tough to go broke, though, when you're spending other people's money. But here's what she's now saying. She takes away all of your rights because you're too dumb. She has to think for you. She says, hey, you don't save enough. Chokes me up, you see. You don't save enough to retire on, you being the citizen, and you're dumb. So I'm going to think for you, so here's what I'm going to do, because that's not satisfactory. I have a plan. It's going to take more money from those who are already short of money, and I'm going to remove your choice. I'm going to force you to put money away to retire because I know better than you. You're just a voter. You're just a stupid person who pays my entitlements and pays me forever. That's basically, I'm throwing in some ad-lib stuff there, clearly, but that is what she's saying. We're going to fix this for you, stupid people. I keep using the word because stupid might apply if you turn the table around, right? Boy, oh boy, these are scary, scary people. Outsourcing of jobs, this is something that people like her, the liberals, that they've been doing for a long, long time. They've been screwing up the country. You go to places, go to Walmart and pick out a t-shirt, Bangladesh, Indonesia, anywhere but the US of A, or Canada. And outsourcing of jobs, now Sears is doing it, and they're sending everything out to the Philippines and India, and the Royal Bank and all these people are using call centers and WestJet, etc. Why not hire people that kind of live down the block? Hire people that will pay taxes to your country. I mean, sure, it's cheap labor, so you think. That changes with supply and demand. I mean, printers, for instance, they get grants from the governments in Canada and in America, huge checks, $600,000, $800,000, $1 million. Lots of big checks for, to be in the printing business because of the competition and da-da-da. They take the cash, they go over to Hong Kong, and they get books printed there. Doesn't make any sense. It's not very nice. Huge printing companies today are doing that, and that's only one of many. Car dealers, everybody's getting money, and then they outsource. Should keep their jobs in the country. Here we go. My wife and I were sitting at a table at her high school reunion recently, and she kept staring at a drunk man. And he was swinging his drink, and he sat alone finally at a nearby table, and I said to her, do you know him? Yes, she sighed. He's my old boyfriend. I understand he took to drinking, many years ago after we split up, and I said, oh no, I'm shocked that a man could celebrate that long. Then the fight started. Y'all come back tomorrow. We're going to vote for you. From the right. See ya.